Hi, my name's Aaron Kanzer. I'm the founder of Scigantic. Scigantic is a platform based out of Boston, Massachusetts, that provides a web interface to some of the world's largest data sets. We provide the ability to discover data sets, connect data sets to one another, and analyze them in a multitude of manners. Here's the homepage for Scigantic. As you can see, there's an input box where you can enter a prompt and hopefully get some data. Let's try one. Scigantic will search an underlying knowledge graph. This knowledge graph uses semantic search to find relevant data sets. As you can see here, I have a list of synthesized data sets, mostly public, but also some that are credentialed. Let's click into one of these data sets. This data set is hosted in AWS US East 1. It's quite a large data set in the terabytes. You can see here, we can click on files and see the first level of the file tree of the bucket without any command line entries. We can also see related archives in Scigantic's underlying knowledge graph, helping researchers understand what other data is at their fingertips. And lastly, they can launch an interactive notebook with an underlying Docker image so their dependencies can be automatically spun up with the data available. We have some of those knowledge graph entries available, so I could also inspect these data sets next to my current data set, and then I can even choose the underlying compute that I'd like. So I'm going to click Launch here, and you'll quickly see that an interactive session is spun up. I'm now going to open the notebook. Behind the scenes, this notebook is launching in an instance type on a Kubernetes cluster in the appropriate region that the dataset lives, thus zero egress. As we can see here, there's a credit meter so users can understand how much compute they're using over time. But most notably, if we click here, within the file directory, we automatically see the large data set that we looked at ready for analysis. We can even click, and as you can see, a large data set is ready to be used by the user. As you might have also seen too, we looked at archives here, in which we mounted other related archives in the knowledge graph. They're readily available as well for exploration. So within a matter of a minute, we found a data set, found neighboring data sets, and launched an instance type where we can start to really look at the underlying data. Scigantic is not just for exploring data sets, it's for also including your own. Here I can create an archive. In this archive, I can give it a title, so we'll say demo archive, some awesome data set category, which can start to help the ingestion into Scigantic's underlying knowledge graph. Visibility, I'm under a paid account, so I have privacy or role-based access control. And then most notably, some instructions on how to take my pre-existing storage and provide it the necessary permissions. Not too many permissions, just enough, so that way Scigantic can ingest it. I'm going to use a bucket that is prominently out of MIT, Dandy. Dandy is a large neurophysiology data set nearing 1 petabyte. I know it lives in US East 2, but behind the scenes, before even listing the bucket, Scigantic is going to scan to make sure there's no delete operations. This is important for privacy and integrity of the data. So let's go ahead. There's some optional other fields for better metadata that you can associate it, but I'm going to create this archive. And as you can see here, we already have that first level of the file tree of the actual bucket. We have relevant metadata if they want to cite, or even manage access here to certain users. We even have an audit log here, so I can quickly see who is even looking at my files, what researchers or institutions or students are intrigued by my data set. And then again, we have this notebook. So I'll just do another demo here. And as you can see, we can open up that notebook again and be inspecting a 1 terabyte S3 dataset within minutes. Last of note, If you have an admin account, which I currently have under this, you can see I can send invite codes. I can manage the organization so I can add more people. I can even maintain visibility of archives and notebooks. Thanks for watching. This is the demo, and I hope to get your feedback.